rationality of demands of BSc and diploma engineers and to submit recommendations. Government orders authorities concerned to take immediate action if any signs of provocative activities seen centering the Chandranath Hill in Chattogram. Railway Ministry hands over the land allocation documents for Khilkhet Railway Jame Mosque, Annu Jame Mosque and Khilkhet Durga Mandir. The draft roadmap for the 13th National Parliamentary election may be announced tomorrow, hopes Election Commission Senior Secretary. Appellate Division grants leave for holding hearing on appeal against verdict abolishing the poll time non-party caretaker government system. Hearing of the appeal on October 21st. The 49th death anniversary of National Poet Qazi Nazrul Islam observed through various nationwide events. Dhaka University campus buzzing with activities centering Daksu elections. Campaigns underway with enormous enthusiasm and excitement. More 75 Palestinians killed in Gaza in Israeli attacks in one day. 6 Syrian soldiers killed in Damascus in Tel Aviv drone strike. 50% tariff imposed by US on Indian goods comes into effect from today. And Bangladesh beat Nepal by 4-1 goals in SAF Under-17 Women's Football Championship. Assalamu alaikum. This is Shamim Khan, welcoming you all to News at 10. Those were the headlines. We now move on to the news in details. The Cabinet Division formed a committee to examine professional demands of BSc engineering graduates and diploma holders and make recommendations accordingly. Today, an 8-member committee was formed with the advisor to the Ministry of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources, Road Transport and Bridges Ministry and Railways Ministry, Muhammad Fazil Kabir Khan as the chair. Other members include Advisor to the Ministry of Industries and Ministry of Housing and Public Works, Adil Rahman Khan. Education Advisor Chaudhry Rafiqul Abrar, Advisor to the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change and Ministry of Water Resources, Sayyida Rizwana Hassan. President of the Institution of Engineers, Bangladesh, Engineer Muhammad Rizaul Islam. President of the Institution of Diploma Engineers, Bangladesh, Engineer Muhammad Kabir Hussain. Chairman of Board of Accreditation for Engineering and Technical Education, Bangladesh, Professor Dr. Engineer Tanveer Manzoor, and Additional Secretary, Minister of Public Administration, Qazi Muhammad Muzammil Haq as Member Secretary. According to the committee's Gazette notification, its scope of work includes reviewing the validity of professional demands of BSc engineering graduates and diploma holders and preparing a report with recommendations. The committee will submit its report to the government within 1 month. If necessary, it may co-opt new members. The Ministry of Public Administration will provide secretarial support to the committee. Government orders authorities concerned to take immediate action if any signs of provocative activities are seen aimed to disrupt communal harmony centering Chandranath Hill of Sitakundo. Railways Advisor Muhammad Fazil Kabir Khan stated this at land allocation documents handover ceremony of 2 mosques and 1 temple organized at Rail Bhavan in Dhaka today. Religious Affairs Advisor Dr. A.F.M. Khalid Hussain and Primary and Mass Education Advisor Professor Dr. Bidhan Ranjan Roy Poddar were also present at the event. At this time, a warning was also given that those who disrupt communal harmony will not be spared, if any. In the event, the land allocation documents were handed over for Khilkhet Railway Jame Mosque, Annu Jame Mosque and Khilkhet Durga Temple. The Divisional Railway Manager of Dhaka, Muhammad Mohiuddin Arif, handed over this allocation documents to the Mosque and Temple Management Committees. Bangladesh Railway allocates these lands at a nominal symbolic price. Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Muhammad Shafiqul Alam, Railway Secretary Muhammad Fahimul Islam, Ambassador of Nepal to Bangladesh Ghanshyam Bhandari, Director General of Railways Muhammad Afzal Hussain, and Secretary General of Bangladesh National Hindu Mahajot Advocate Gobindo Chandra Pramanik, along with senior officials, were present. Later, during a briefing with journalists, Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Muhammad Shafiqul Alam said, directives have been issued to LGED and relevant agencies for improvement of the stairs of Chandranath Temple in Chitakunda of Chattogram. The roadmap for holding the 13 national parliamentary elections may be announced tomorrow. Election Commission Senior Secretary Akhtar Ahmed expressed hope during a press briefing after concluding last day's hearings on redefining limitations of parliamentary constituencies at the Media Centre of Nirbachan Bhavan at Agargaon in Dhaka today. He informed that Election Commission has heard 1,893 claims and objections on redefining delimitations of 84 parliamentary constituencies in the last 4 days. Earlier, on the fourth and final day of the hearings today, hearings on objections on redefining limitations of parliamentary constituencies for the regions of Rangpur, Rajshahi, Mymensingh, Faridpur and Sylhet were held. The hearings were held with Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin in the chair. Election Commission Senior Secretary Akhtar Ahmed moderated the hearings while 4 election commissioners and senior officials of Election Commission were present. A meeting of the National Consensus Commission members was held at the Jatiya Samsad Bhavan in Dhaka today. Commission Vice Chairman Professor Ali Riaz, members Justice Imdadul Haq, Dr. Iftikhar Zaman, Bodil Alam Mujumdar, Safaraj Hassan and Dr. M. Ayub Mia and Chief Advisor Special Assistant Munir Haider attended the meeting. The meeting discussed in details opinions received from various political parties on the draft of July National Charter. Members of the Commission analyzed how these views could be reflected in the final version of the Charter. They also discussed finalizing the document with due consideration to the feedback and formulating necessary legal and policy framework. The meeting also discussed possible options for the government in implementing the Charter. On 16th August, the Commission sent the full draft of the July National Charter 2025 to the political parties for their opinion. A total of 29 political parties submitted their feedback. The Appellate Division has granted permission to appeal against a verdict that abolish caretaker government system. The court will once again hear the appeal on October the 21st. The hearing took place today at the full bench of the Appellate Division, comprising 7 judges led by Chief Justice. Early in the morning, during the second day of hearing, Chief Justice Dr. Syed Rifat Ahmed stated that the court does not wish to provide a temporary solution by reinstating the caretaker government. He said the Appellate Division seeks an effective solution regarding election time government so that the process is not repeatedly disrupted. The Chief Justice further noted that to establish democracy in the country, the court's decision should have far-reaching effects. Barristers Ruhul Quddus Kajal and Muhammad Shishir Munir argued on behalf of the petitioners, while Attorney General Muhammad Asaduzzaman presented the state. Formal judicial proceedings of July mass uprising martyr Abu Saeed's murder case has begun. Testimony of the accused to be taken tomorrow. Chief Prosecutor Muhammad Tajul Islam gave the introductory speech today at the International Crimes Tribunal 2. Early on August 6, the tribunal issued order to begin trial by framing charges against 30 individuals, including former Vice-Chancellor of Begum Rokeya University Hasibur Rashid. After the opening statement, Tajul Islam briefed newsmen. He said this trial will set an example so that such killings are not committed in future by using state mechanism. The 49th death anniversary of national poet Qazi Nazrul Islam was observed across the country, including in the capital, through various programs. In the morning, flowers were offered at the poet's grave beside the Central Mosque of Dhaka University by different socio-cultural organizations and political parties. Floral wreaths were placed at the grave by the Ministry of Cultural Affairs, Nazrul Institute, along with political parties and cultural organizations. Dhaka University Vice-Chancellor, along with students from different halls, also joined the occasion. While paying tribute, BNP Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi said that the ideals of Qazi Nazrul Islam are the essence of building an advanced and democratic society. He added that the poet was a source of inspiration for national movements and struggles, including July Uprising. Rizvi also remarked that if free and fair elections are held on time, voting rights of people deprived for the past 15 years will be restored. On the occasion, a pledge was expressed to build a humane and harmonious society inspired by the ideals of Nazrul. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said that vested political quarters are deliberately raising new demands one after another in order to sabotage the election. He made the remarks today at a discussion organized by Bhashani Janashakti Party at the National Press Club, marking the 10th death anniversary of Qazi Zafar Ahmad, one of the organizers of the Liberation War. Bhashani Janashakti Party Chairman Sheikh Rafiqul Islam Babul presided over the discussion. Mirza Fakhrul said that Qazi Zafar was one of the key leaders of 20-party alliance. He struggled for many years to establish Bangladesh as a democratic state. He also called upon everyone to work together to safeguard democracy and resist fascism. The Dhaka University Central Students' Union, DAKSU, and Hall Union elections have enlivened the campus atmosphere. Since this morning, several candidates have been carrying out election campaigns individually. Candidates are permitted to campaign daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and in female dormitories until 10 p.m. At Mothur Canteen and in front of Opera Jio Bangla, they are distributing leaflets among the gathered students. The candidates are pledging various facilities and benefits for the students. However, they also have alleged multiple violations of the Electoral Code of Conduct. University authorities announced that no exceptions will be made in case of Code of Conduct violations. Early on Tuesday afternoon, Election Commission published final list of the candidates. In this election, 471 candidates have been finalized for 28 positions with a total of 39,874 voters. Now, international news.